Welcome to the Ash Kitchen Catching Challenge. A quick reminder of the rules for those who haven't watched the previous episodes. Pikachu must be the starter Pokemon. Any Pokemon used must have been caught by Ash Ketchum in the relevant anime season. Other starter Pokemon will not appear. And any evolution has to have canonically happened. Welcome to episode 6. This one is a bit shorter than usual because I was really tired when editing this and I had to restart a couple of times, which just wiped out my energy. I hope you all enjoy it though. Anyway, into the episode. My first stop was to go to the power plant to pick up the Thunder TM. It's a really powerful electric attack, which will come in useful later. I'm not sure, but I think it might actually be the most powerful electric attack in Gen 3. Gen 3? Well, this is a remake of Gen 1, so it was the most powerful attack in Gen 1, I think. And this guy, I get challenged by a Pokemaniac. He has a Rhyhorn and a Lickitung, which both go down reasonably quickly. There was a critical hit on that side beam, which wasn't really needed, but oh well. He brings out Lickitung. Fusion to test his resistance. Right misses, and then side beam to see if it will kill it. It does, and I get another critical hit. I don't know why, because I'm pretty sure that's like a 4% chance. Yeah, I go through the power plant, pick up the Thunder TM, and just immediately teach it to Pikachu. Having Pikachu's only electric attack be incredibly easy to miss is a little bit annoying, but I believe it's level 48 when Pikachu learns Volt Tackle, and that will be extremely useful. I don't think Volt Tackle causes recall. It might. I'm not sure, but yeah, I just used an escape rope to get out of there. I went to Fuchsia City to heal, because I thought that was the path I had to take to go to Cinnabar Island, which is our next gym location. Make my way down Route 19, get challenged by a couple of trainers. Just some swimmers. And this is where I pause for a bit to check the IGN walkthrough, because I have no idea what to do this far in the game. I never got past Rock Tunnel playing previously. So yeah, this goes on for a little bit just because I'm like scrolling through the IGN walkthrough. Well, actually, no, this takes so long because I had to open the IGN walkthrough, and then I accidentally opened the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee one, so I actually had to go back and open the Fire Red one. But I eventually get there. It just takes a bit.
Hey, little buddy, you want a ride?
There we go, back in the game. No idea where I'm going, only that it's like vaguely to the left.
I'll be right back.
I rearranged my Pokemon a bit so they're mostly in level order, and then I surf. I find the Seafoam Islands, I cut all that out because it was just a lot of grinding. And I didn't realize at the time, but I actually have to go through the caves to get to the exit, which is down there. I couldn't figure out how to get there, and it never occurred to me to go through the caves. Yeah, I fight a trainer, just a swimmer, and then decide to take the easy route and go to Pallet Town. I had to check my map first, but yeah, Pallet Town leads down to Cinnabar Island, so I get up Pidgeot and fly over there. I heal up at my house. Just take a quick rest and start making my way to Cinnabar. again, I just cut out that route because it was just so much fighting. The door to the gym is locked, so I guess we have to find it now. I heal up my Pokemon after that travel. Now apparently, the gym key is in the burned out mansion. I want to visit the Pokemon Lab first because there are two things you can do here. You can learn Metronome in the R&D room from this guy.
You need a friend to train with.
And at this point, Eevee can only evolve into 3 Pokemon. And this guy wouldn't move, so I just walked around him. And then we go into the testing room, and this guy wants to trade a pony for a seal. And then this guy, I think he's supposed to be based on Henry Wu from Jurassic Park. I'm not sure though, I've never actually watched the original Jurassic Park movie. Yeah, I go to make my way to the mansion. I cut out basically everything unimportant aside from this, which was the Grimer, which I needed. I paused for a bit because I was looking for what was effective on Grimers, and got the paralysis off with Body Slam, I used Minimize, and then I went to my bag and I got out a Ultra Ball. I had my heart in my mouth at this point. I actually saved using the emulator's like save state function, so I could like redo the fight if I like lost it or like killed it, or fainted it rather. Yeah, I read the Pokédex entry and then I made my way out. And then I started looking for the secret key, which was right here. I had to go down a couple of floors. I also found Solar Beam, which might be useful at some point, and then I just used an escape rope to get out of here quickly. Escape ropes are so useful. I'm probably going to go back in at some point with some max repels and get all the items that are there. Yeah. So I healed up. Looked at my TMs and then decided not to bother. And I finally took on the gym. Yeah, it recommends me to use Burn Heals, but at this point, so I really needed to train up my Pokemon. So I decided to use this gym for, like, just level grinding for a while. Growlithe went down in a critical Thunder. Thunder is super powerful when it actually hits, but also this is where Pikachu's, like, usefulness starts to drop off a bit, because that Vulpix survived the Flamethrower and then took Pikachu down to yellow in one attack, and it was a lower level. Like, Pikachu's defense is really bad. And if Thunder misses, like, it just isn't useful. But Ninetales went down with Pikachu on red health. I actually muted the emulator, and it was just playing music in the background. So I could, like, I didn't have to listen to that infernal beeping. Yeah, I took on another super nerd. Yeah, like, doing a half or more of Pikachu's health in one attack is just really annoying. Like, Pikachu's level 40, and it's so fragile. Like, Thunder misses, it's just dead. Immediately. So yeah, I send out Pidgeot so I can get a, hopefully get a level up. Use a couple of area laces, and it brings it up to level 38. Sends out Ninetales. Area lace doesn't do a whole lot. Yeah, Gust doesn't either, and then Ember does quite a bit. And I used Fly, which got quick attacked, and then Pidgeot fainted because of the burn. But again, at this point I'm not really caring because I am just trying to grind up my Pokemon. Because, like, Pikachu... I've been using items and stuff when I've been cleaning out my bag, to, like, raise Pikachu's, like, stats. They aren't doing a whole lot. Though they are only supposed to, like, raise it slightly, so it's supposed to be, like, for, like, high-level Pokemon that you want to make a little bit more powerful, I think. But it's just not doing a whole lot. Lapras is almost at level 39. This guy has a Charmander. It just barely doesn't give me enough XP for a level up. But the Vulpix does. Body Slam is a really useful attack because I'm pretty sure Body Slam is one of those moves that increases in damage the heavier the Pokemon is. And Lapras is a pretty heavy Pokemon. That's why it's so effective on Snorlax as well. Yeah. Got another burglar guy. I don't know why they're here. It might be like a symbolism thing with the burned out mansion being like looted. But I've got no idea. But yeah, Body Slam just does so much damage. Yeah. Just keep on fighting these super nerds. Fury Attack's just a little bit of an annoying attack. It's not nearly as bad as String Shot, but it is just a multi-turn attack that really hard to protect. Yeah. Super Node goes down. Third to last door? I don't know. Yeah, Yeah, I don't think I made my script long enough, honestly. Trying to think of something to say, but yeah. Growlithe gets paralyzed and then identifies Lapras. Ice Beam doesn't do enough against fire types. I really should learn a water attack, but I'm keeping Lapras on Rain Dance, and I really don't want to get rid of Perish Song because it's a super powerful move that's like really useful because I always keep a stock of revives on hand. So if they're like on their last Pokemon and it's like something super tough, like a level, like, I think what I'm going to do as the, like, oh wait, no, Dragonite's a Dragon type, so it'll be like really weak to Ice. Yeah, I was thinking about making my strategy for Lance's final Pokemon to just be like Perish Song, revive something, and like just wait him out, because like Lapras is like fairly tanky, but yeah, you can probably take down his Dragon types, especially with high enough level. Yeah, I went back and healed. I don't like not being able to run and slide. It's super slow, and when I was doing the Universal Pokemon Randomizer setup, I missed the option that allowed me to run inside. I also missed the running shoes immediately option. Because I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, just checking how close my Pokemon are to leveling up at this point, and then rearrange them in that order. Yeah, at this point, so there's a cut in the screen, like the blame screen. Right here, there's a cut where I took out all of like the grinding that I did to get my Pokemon higher against Blaine. It was like 5 or 6 fights against Blaine just to try and grind up some levels, which helped a little bit, and then I just went and did a couple more to get I did a couple more fights to get Snorlax to level up. Yeah, Hyper Fang's really good. And this is where we start using Super Fang, which immediately halves the opponent's health, which is really, really useful. But it does get less useful because it only halves it. It doesn't halve its max health, it halves its current health. So there is like a law of diminishing returns on it. I brought out Lapras, who got burned, and then paralyzed Rapidash. Yeah, full heal cured the paralysis, and then I used Ice Beam, which did a little bit. I'm not sure why I was like trying to do that. Yeah, Lapras survives on 13 health and goes down. Bring out Pikachu, misses Thunder, and just gets wiped out by Rapidash. Yeah, as does Butterfree, because it's extremely weak to fire type attacks. And because at this point I was planning on just level grinding, and then it was getting really late and I was getting bored, so I just decided to finish it. Snorlax used Surf and brought Arcanine almost down to half. Then it brought itself to yellow with recoil damage from takedown. Snorlax goes down to yellow, and then the recoil takes Arcanine out, and I get the Volcano badge. I get Fire Blast, which is the highest damage fire type attack. I wonder what the highest damage water type attack that isn't exclusive to starters. Yeah, we run into Bill, who wants us to visit his friend. So we take the speedboat out of there, and we run into the Tri Islands, I think. I don't think they're ever given a proper name. They're just 1, 2, and 3 Island. So Bill's like trying to connect to PCs, connect to his PC systems, and I get the Meteorite and a Tri-Pass, which allows me to go between all of the different islands, which is super useful. And then I get an extra page for the town map, which I didn't know was a thing, and I was very impressed by it. So there's 3 islands. There's Mount Ember, there's 2 Island, and then there's the Bond Bridge. I just switch my map back to normal view. I run around talking and heal a bit, because I hadn't actually healed my Pokemon after the boss fight against Blaine. And then I make my way over to 2 Island. And I start looking for the game corner and find a recently opened shop. And apparently this guy's daughter has gone missing. And then there is added incentive in a biker. This guy's very annoyed at the biker scuffing up his floor. So yeah, and I decide to make my way to 3 Island. And then there's bikers. I decide to talk to them for a bit. This guy, having to make exhaustive noises himself is really funny. Apparently this island now belongs to the Kanto Biker Federation. I heal and set my most recent Pokécenter to the one on the island. And then I walk into a posturing match. Apparently, these guys think they're supposed to be grateful for waking up a sleeping village. And then we have our first biker goon. Yeah, Aerial Ace does a bit. Pidgeot gets poisoned. Yeah, critical hit on Aerial Ace, and then this guy has a Grimer. I think what I'm gonna have to do is catch a bunch of Pokemon, because I need to get the XP share, which is only available after you've put 50 Pokemon into the Pokédex. So I'm gonna have to do that for a while. Yeah, Aerial Ace. Sludge gets Pidgeot low enough down to be taken down by poison. And then bring out Butterfree to deal with the poison types. Get a third biker, who just has a Grimer. Hyper Fang does a ton of damage. Raticate gets hit with Sludge and then takes out with Hyper Fang. He goes silent, and then we finally get to fight the boss. Raticate misses Super Fang, and then Weezing takes itself out immediately, which is a really bad strategy, honestly. And I just send out Lapras. Ice Beam does a little bit, and Muck starts boosting its stats. Mostly just defense, I think. Ice Beam takes it down to yellow. Boosts defense again, and then takes it down to red. And Body Slam just takes it the rest of the way. And then this guy agrees to leave, and we get a clue. We get a full restore, which is nice. And then we get a clue for Lostel's location. Apparently the one bridge is this way. It's a ledge, so I can't go up there, and then I use the use cut, and then I get challenged by an Aroma Lady. She has just all starter Pokemon. Well, not all of the starter Pokemon. She has a Bulbasaur and then 2 Ivysaur. I'm actually curious if she was supposed to have Ivysaur, or if she was like showcasing the entire line and she was supposed to have a Venusaur, but something in the code got mixed up because they're all level 36. But she has like one of each of the other ones. And Lapras is almost at level 41. Yeah, and then I run across Bond Bridge. And apparently this is another Aroma Lady, who has a Bellsprout, which isn't going to last very long. Yeah. I finally get to level 41. And Weeping Bell goes down in one Ice Beam as well.
I'm aware of that.
Apparently there's the Berry Forest. And I thought this kid might have been Lostel, but nope. It's another trainer. This kid actually puts up slightly more of a fight than the Aroma Ladies did, in the fact that her Pokemon don't all go down to one attack. Just 2 doesn't do. So yeah, I can't find Lostel, and I don't think it's that kid either, so I just go back to the Berry Forest entrance, so I can remember where I'm going for the next recording session, and saved. And that's the end of the episode. This is the very end of the recording, so that's the end of the episode. I apologize for it being so short. It wasn't supposed to be. I cut out all of the unimportant fights and ended up with a video about 10 minutes long. So I restarted from scratch and only managed about 50. It's a strange day for me when I'm trying to make a video longer and not shorter. I ended the forest as I was tired and wanted to do something else, so we'll finish that quest in the next episode. I will see you all next time, either tomorrow for Kirby and the Amazing Mirror over on Twitch, or on reinstate episode 7 of this series. Peace out, everyone.